I opened my closet to look for a shirt. Baggy, lazy, ugly, almost there, but not quite. I have finally decided that it's time to do myself a favor and gift myself a piece of clothing that actually complements my body. A piece of clothing that is not only cute, but snatched. Okay guys, really on a serious note, I am so happy that I'm done crocheting Christmas gifts because now I feel like I can actually crochet something for myself. And I'm going to be using this yarn. Hopefully I have enough. Like literally pray that I have enough, because if I don't, I am not buying more yarn. We're gonna have to like really get creative if I don't have enough. I'm just tired of not having shirts that aren't tight around my waist, okay? This looks crazy right now. I've never made a top like this, obviously. Basically what I'm doing right now is half double crochets here. Well, like first I started with a chain, just one long chain. And then at this point I'm doing slip stitches. So if you don't crochet, what this means is like I'm doing taller stitches here. And then at this point I'm doing literally the shortest possible stitch I could do. So that being said, I have big hopes that this is going to work out. Okay, I've been crocheting for a couple minutes, and crocheters, can you look at this for me, please? Am I crazy, or like did the slip stitches start here and then like slowly go down this way? Yeah, definitely looks slanted, and then should I start over? This time I'm actually gonna use stitch markers because I just started using this stitch marker and it sucks. I hate this stitch marker. Would you guys like the good news or the bad news first? I'm thinking I kind of like the good news first. The good news is I have made a lot of progress. If you're gonna do this, if you're gonna make a styled shirt like this with the snatch waist, use stitch markers. It really helps. Like usually I think I can eyeball the stitches, but in this case the stitch markers really help. The waist is really snatched. But this is good. This is exactly how I want it to be, honestly. Now it's time for the bad news. I don't believe I'm gonna have enough yarn. This is how much yarn I have left. One half of my waist is not this wide. We still have a bit of ways to go. And now, I know I said I wasn't gonna get more yarn, given that I'm trying to use up my entire yarn stash, but hear me out. I'm probably going to use up most of what I have left here for just the front panel, and then I have to do the entire back panel. And I was like, ooh, maybe I could just do the back panel in the same exact yarn in blue. But then it's like, girl, really, you don't do that. You're not even gonna wear it. You're just using it for the sake of finishing it. So I literally ripped my Amazon package open just from holding it, just because it was pouring rain outside. I didn't get a notification that anything was delivered. Oh. What is it? Ugh, it's cold and wet, and I don't remember ordering anything in a box like this. I'm like, did I get shoes? There is a blanket in here. There is a blanket in this freaking shoe box right now. This is meant to be a Christmas gift, but like, I really have to make sure this is the right thing. Also, I have to get ready soon because Max is taking me out to dinner in like an hour, and like, I am not dressed. And I low-key smell bad. Okay, the blanket, it's protected. And now for the snatched waist. Oh my god, I'm like so excited because I have a feeling that this is gonna turn out really good. I'm a little afraid that the waist is maybe gonna be like, no, I'm actually not afraid at all. What am I even talking about? I'm not afraid at all. Just checked my crochet. I'm at the dentist. I just got to the dentist wearing my 10-year-old retainer, and I'm finally about to get a new one. And then after, we're gonna go to Michael's. Literally, I looked on the Michael's app. Oh my god, I looked literally in every aisle of the store to see if they had that yarn, just because the closest Michael's, I looked on the Michael's app to see where they have that yarn, and the closest place that they have it is 40 minutes away. 40 minutes! And best believe I'm driving that 40 minutes, but just not today. I'm gonna use up the yarn that I already have right now, and then I am going to drive to the Michael's location that is holding 29 balls of that yarn. 29. And every other store in the area just has 0. Somebody's greedy. That Michael's is greedy. We're actively ignoring the fact that I wasted my time at Michael's. But I literally posted this. You guys are already asking for a pattern. Like, it's not even done. it's not even anything yet. Right now it's at the point where it's the length of my shoulder width, and it's definitely gonna have to be a lot wider given that the waist, it's definitely stretchy and snatched, but it's still not at the place that I want it to be. I want it to stretch out to the point where it at least reaches like right here on both sides, so that when I make the back panel, it comes together very nicely. Like, I don't want it to be suffocating tight, because then it just won't look good or feel good. But it's really just looking like I'm gonna crochet the day away, and then once I run out of yarn, then we're gonna take that 40-minute drive over to the Michaels that is hoarding this yarn. We have got a serious problem, like a serious problem. But do you want the good news first? The good news is that I finished the first panel successfully. It's done. But I placed a mobile order for Michaels. You know, the Michaels that is 40 minutes away and says that they have 29 balls of those yarn in balls of those yarn. The plural of yarn always confuses me. Balls of yarn, whatever. I placed a mobile order just to secure it. And I hear a buzz on my phone. I'm just like, whatever. After I finish the panel, I get up and I go check my phone. Order canceled. Why? Your item is unavailable. What do you mean it's unavailable? You said that you had 29 in stock. Like, this is why I can't trust the internet. This is so annoying. And forgive me for being a little brat about this, but like, how are we gonna finish the top now if no Michaels in the area have this yarn? Did this yarn get discontinued or something? Cause like, why wasn't it at the Michaels? Why isn't it at any Michaels? Michaels Funfetti yarn. We're looking it up. We're looking it up on the internet right now. It says it's discontinued. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Let me try to process this for a second. Why? Oh my God, hold on, wait, I need to find this yarn. What the heck? Do you guys want to see the panel though? This is the panel. It's very nice and wide. I'm gonna literally go to that store tomorrow and see for myself, because this isn't making any sense to me. Why did you say you have 29 in stock and then suddenly you just have 0? What do I do? I feel like I'm panicking. Like, wait, something needs to happen, because like, did I just waste all of my time making this? And this is gonna be so beautiful. I'm loving how wide the top is. So what am I gonna do? Just sit back and accept that? Am I gonna sit back and accept that, or am I gonna do something about it? Baking is a great way to cope. I am currently making some banana bread right now, and I messed it up because I use bread flour, a little bit of bread flour, and then a little bit of all-purpose flour. I am not having really a good rest of my day. Like, I had a great first half of my day, but now it's just like stressful. So it was like all floury, but then I added another egg and it's a lot better. If this doesn't come out good, I'm going to just accept that I was meant to do nothing good today. Just gonna pour this into here. And then my Amazon package actually came. It's at the door right now. And after this goes in the oven, I'm gonna go get that. I am so afraid that the bread flour in this is gonna mess it up. And I think I put too much baking soda in. Okay, I'm just gonna hope for the best. Cross your fingers and hope that this turns out good for me, please. All right, all the baking stuff is cleaned up, and you guys might be wondering, are you still making a snatched shirt? The answer is yes. I still am in very much of a need of a snatched shirt, and I'm not gonna be giving up there. But I brought the Amazon packages inside, and I like held on to this one, not really even hard, and it went like I could feel snapping in my hands. And I'm like, did somebody order a bag of chips? Feels like a bag of Fritos. I got a refill for my La Roche-Posay face wash. I swear by this face wash because it's the only one that will take off my makeup just in one go. It takes off all of my makeup, first of all, and I am not a makeup wipe user. I used to be, but it just like made me cringe, rubbing my eyelashes so hard. And speaking of makeup, I also got mascara. I had this mascara when like I first started wearing mascara when I was like 12. Oh, something else that's added to my miserable day. I spilled butter on my pans because after I pulled it off the microwave, I didn't think it was gonna be that melted, and I tilted the bowl a little bit too much and I just spilled it all over myself. Like, why me? Look at how, this is my first Tunisian crochet project, and I put it on my dog because I just thought she looked so cute and festive in it. Right, Lily? I feel like you guys always have the right answers for me. I posted a YouTube short about my tragic situation right here. Somebody said you could just make it a halter top, and I was like, could, but am I gonna have enough for the back panel, like to like make it go around the waist? I don't know, but I was thinking maybe we could make it like a cowl neck halter top. I'm not sure if I've ever owned a cowl neck in my life, but I was thinking something like this, but maybe not as dramatic. I told you guys I was not gonna back down, and look at me, not backing down. Time for our first official try on. This is nice because it's not suffocating snatch, like it just hugs my waist and like the whole back will be open. I guess this is kind of the tricky part, like how do I want this to be, because I don't want it to be like this, because this is crazy. I think the vibe is like more wide, so like go down in the middle and like more wide a little bit like that. I don't know, I think it may be too dramatic for me. Ooh, this could be like a nice off the shoulder vibe, couldn't it be? But like it's very cropped then. Guys, this is tripping me out. I could wear it upside down, like the ribbed part here. Okay, I am ditching the plan that I had before, and now I am going to take the two corners in the back, and instead of like making a tie for the purpose to be like a halter top to tie around the neck, it's gonna be an off the shoulder short sleeve top. Oh my god, I can't seem to escape the problem. So I have tied the back together, and it's very nice. It looks very nice. And I also ordered the elastic. I placed a Michael's mobile order. Hopefully we have good luck with that this time. But I think it looks really good. But now the problem is it's like too tight here. Like if I wanted to lift my arm up, I would just like wouldn't be able to do it. It's like squeezing around the arms now. Like this part is too tight. So now that there's too much tension at the bottom of the sleeve, I feel like maybe we should do a tie. Like maybe I'll just do a self tie. Oh, but it looks so good. I think it looks so good and put together with no tie, like with it just connected like that. So like maybe I'll just have to suffer in this shirt. Yeah, maybe it shouldn't be like low shoulder because like this is too restrictive right here, but it should be like high off the shoulder, like high on the neck. Hold on, let me like model it really fast. Yeah, I feel like that looks good. What do you guys think? Does this look good? Bear with me here because this is the reality of what goes into making crochet projects from scratch, not using a pattern, like being your own designer of things and like really trying to make your vision come alive and thinking of something and be like, ooh, I want to make that. There's a lot of trial and error, but ultimately that's how we learn. Ultimately, you know, it's for the best. Promise this is like the final thing that I'm deciding on. I'm gonna do the elastic at the top just in case I want to wear it higher on the shoulder and it will like kind of, hopefully maybe it will flatten this out. I don't know. Let's go to Michael's. Let's go to freaking Michael's. Today we're officially going to finish this top. But first, can I please talk to you guys about this cashmere sweater? If you've never owned anything 100% cashmere, the camera doesn't do it justice. It is just so soft and like fluffy and perfect. And I only got this for $7. I am just blown away. It's in such good condition. I didn't really like the shirt that I was wearing today, so I changed it to the scrap yarn sweater. I told myself I wasn't gonna bring many crochet projects that I've made, like clothing, with me to California when I move. But I'm kind of thinking I have to bring this one. Like I love this and I wear it pretty often, so Now we're finally going to finish this top, like right now. It's probably gonna take 2 seconds. I already weaved in the ends. And can we talk about this bag that I made a long time ago? I put this in my crochet archive box. I never used it because I was like, oh, it's not functional. The bag like loses its shape when things are in it. And now that I'm actually using it, literally for the first time, I made this probably a year and a half ago and I've never used it. But in here I have the project and I also have the elastic that I bought. I got elastic in white and that's the one that I'm going to use today. And I got one in black. And when I was placing my mobile order on Michaels, you remember how I was trying to buy this yarn and then it was out of stock and then I found out it was discontinued and whatever. I used my $5 Michaels voucher, but then they ended up refunding me and then I didn't get my voucher back. So I was like really excited to use the voucher on this because it would have just been free for these two. But then when I got home today, this morning, I got a notification on my phone that said, oh, your rewards, your voucher is going to expire soon. Like, use it now. So they gave it back to me and it expires tomorrow. And now I'm like, ooh, should I just like place a mobile order for something? But then it's like, only if I really need something. Like if I can think of something that will be useful to me. Like, ooh, maybe a seam ripper. I've been wanting to get one of those and I saw them at Michael's yesterday. I might get one of those. A seam ripper could be nice. I love the elastic because it makes it look more snatched. It is time for the final try on of my snatched shirt, or tried to be snatched shirt. It's definitely not what I had in mind originally, but I still think it's a really great shirt. I wish I just caught my authentic reaction on camera because what? This turned out so much better than I could ever imagine. Not only does it look super great, it feels good. Like I feel so good in it. I feel so good in this and like I just really love how it came out. And like before, remember how the front side, like if I was gonna go like this, it would kind of like really droop down. The elastic is great. And I have a feeling that a lot of people are gonna be asking me for the pattern for this one, but I do have to say that I wouldn't make a tutorial or a pattern for what I just made. I would make one with a few modifications because like the one thing I will say I don't like about this is like the restriction of the arm. Like when I go like this, it gets really tight at the top of the arm right here because this whole part is connected to the back, you know what I'm saying? So like I can still really move around in it, but I feel like I wouldn't want somebody to recreate this and like not appreciate the lack of functionality right here. I feel like I would wear this strictly at like a dinner or something. I don't know, even though things didn't go as planned, I am totally happy with the result because one, this top wasn't even my vision. This wasn't even like what I wanted to do. I ran into a huge, like a major complication of running out of yarn and then finding out that it's discontinued. Crazy. But I still chose not to back down and I ended up with something that I genuinely love, that I'm proud of, that like I want to show you guys. And this is how much yarn that I have left over. It's not even enough to make a scrunchie, but I'm just like, it just is making me feel accomplished that I made a functional piece that is snatched, by the way. It is snatched. It's cute, it hugs the waist, it's tight at the waist, and that ultimately was my goal. So I would classify this project as 100% success. Although it's not perfect, I satisfied my ultimate goal. It's definitely about 2 weeks later. I am wearing the top that I made. I modified it. And remember I told you guys I was gonna get a seam ripper? Maybe I was thinking about getting a seam ripper. I bought one. I ripped off the seams that I did the slip stitch to tie the back with. And I made a tie with a different yarn. So now there's a tie back here. So I can wear it like this. It's a tube top. Or I could wear it like this. Like how the top ended up, but just with the tie in the back like this. And also the tie makes it like a little bit wider, so it's like less restrictive on the arms. I'm definitely going to be redoing this top with my original idea. Since I started filming this video, I have got a lot of new yarn. I've been taking apart a sweater and I'm looking at the yarn right now, that's why I'm looking this way. But I've been taking apart a 100% merino wool sweater that I'm thinking about using the yarn that I get from that sweater and remaking this top, but the right way. Comment and subscribe if you want to see part 2 of crocheting a snatched shirt soon. If you guys want me to do another one, I might have an entire wardrobe of snatched shirts. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
But from time to time, I'ma hit the gas and ride that bitch. We driving real fast in the GT through your wrist. Through your wrist.